Hey, welcome to another edition of Heart to Heart with Dr. Tartt. I am Dr. Tartt, and today we are talking about Valentine's Day. Man, I am so excited. It is that season again. It's that season again, y'all. And I want to talk to y'all about why Valentine's Day is good for your relationship. Oh my goodness, I can't tell you how many people don't like Valentine's Day. I am shocked. I saw one of my friends, I will not call him out. He did a post saying that he low key did not agree with celebrating Valentine's Day. Right. And I was like, oh my goodness, not you. So I want to talk to you about why Valentine's Day is good for your relationship and three things you can do to really get the most out of it. All right. But let's dive into what people say. Make sure you're liking and subscribing to this channel, y'all. Helps it do well. More videos out there because we have to combat all this negativity when it comes to love. And what we need is more love. We need better relationships. We need something positive in our community. So make sure that you're supporting it. Don't say you're going to support it and not support it. But anyway, we're not into that. All right, let's go. Let's go. Listen. This is why I love Valentine's Day, y'all. I love Valentine's Day because it gives the opportunity for me to set aside time to specifically express love for my wife, daughters, and even my son, right? I love them. So why wouldn't I show it in a grand way? I love Valentine's Day. When I think about the best times in our marriage, a lot of them have happened on Valentine's Day. The different things that we have done, the places that we have gone, the dates that I've been able to take my daughters on. I take them on dates different days than, of course, when I celebrate the queen, right? Celebrate my wife. And now that I have a son, as he gets older, I'm gonna get him some chocolates and we're gonna hang out too because I love him, right? I am pro love, right? And so, what better way to show your daughters how they're supposed to be treated than to show them how much you appreciate and love them on a day that's all about love, especially as Christians, and what better way to show my wife, that I care about her than to go all out, by the means that I have, go all out with what I have, right? To be able to show her that I really care about her and that she's special to me. That is making a deposit into our relationship. That is not a bad thing. That is a good thing. Y'all hear me? That is a good thing. All right. But what's this? But let's talk about it. The knock against Valentine's Day. People say you should celebrate your wife or your girlfriend every day. But do you? The people that say that, no, you don't. Now, there's a subset of people. There's a subset of people out there, I'll be honest, where they say, you know what, Valentine's Day is not a big deal to me. All right. My parents are one of them. Just get me some flowers, some chocolates, and let's call it a day because they do date on a regular basis. But the average person, all right, that is complaining about this, that does not like Valentine's Day just by and large, usually don't tend to be good lovers. And I know that's controversial. I mean, they're not good in a relationship. Now, I'm not judging you. I'm not saying that if you don't celebrate Valentine's Day, you're not good in marriage or relationships. That is totally ridiculous. And I would deserve all the comments and all the heat and all the smoke that you would bring. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about specifically where you have one partner who wants to celebrate Valentine's Day or wants, even if we don't call it Valentine's Day, would like more consistent love, more consistent dating, more consistent appreciation, quality time, and feeling special and plan dates, and then you still don't do it. That's who I'm referring to. So if you're that person, you really need to thank Valentine's Day for coming to your rescue, for allowing us to be able to make a deposit into our respective relationships, right? And then you say it's a man-made pagan holiday. Okay, technically, you're right. However, is it bad? Is it bad to show your wife, your spouse, that you love them? I guess that's where we can be too Christian for our own good. We can be no godly good, right? So is God against you showing love to the person that you're with? Certainly not, right? And I'll show you some ways that you can really use Valentine's Day to your benefit, even if you don't like it. And then you say it's COVID, right? Okay, well, it's been COVID for a minute. Maybe COVID for a minute. You still have to show love to your spouse if you want to have a happy home, especially since you're going to be home more. All right, so let's dive in. Big mistakes to avoid on Valentine's Day. All right. All right, number one, not asking your spouse how they feel about celebrating Valentine's Day. There's nothing worse than one of you rocking with Valentine's Day and the other one is like, nah, I don't do that. All right. That is going to cause discord. All right. Not being on the same page about how or when you celebrate Valentine's Day. Right. So this year I'm celebrating Valentine's Day on Saturday with my wife. So we have time because Valentine's Day happens to fall on the Monday. And then I'm celebrating Valentine's Day with my daughters either Sunday before, sports come on, or Monday. I'm actually going to take part of the day off, and that's probably what I'm going to do. And take them out to do something, and then take them out separately. All right, not together since I have two daughters. All right, so to be on the same page about how the level. Right, one of you could get flowers, other one's like, I was thinking something grand based on the year that we've had. Right, we've had all these withdrawals, and you don't want to make a deposit. And then not showing up on Valentine's Day. And I mean, like, if you're in a single, relationship and someone doesn't show up on Valentine's Day, it's over. Right? Let them go. It's over. It's no explanation. It's no, I had to work. I didn't feel good. My tummy hurt. Nah. That's a wrap. And same thing in marriage. If someone does not show up on Valentine's Day, meaning that they schedule work and travel without discussing it with you, or they come home and they're not present, right? They're just not there. They're treating it like it's another day when they know it's not another day to you, right? And y'all need that. So avoid that. I'm telling y'all this in advance because I want everyone to have functional, happy, healthy relationships. All right, so let's talk about three things you can do to have a better Valentine's Day this year. Okay. One of the biggest things you can do to increase relationship and marital satisfaction and happiness is to celebrate your triumphs. It's in the research. Like, think about it. Think about at times when you've had the most fun, right? The things you remember in your relationships, right? It was getting married, the ceremony, vow renewal, vacations, anniversaries, things that celebrated you all as a couple. Well, do that now. I mean, stack the deck. Listen, it's COVID. Right? A lot of things have happened, right? In life. So make sure that you're like, I'm going to make a big deposit. We're going to celebrate our wins. We're going to sit down and verbalize our wins with our partner as a couple. Right. So when I sit down with my wife, I'm gonna say, baby, we had a child when we didn't know that it was gonna happen. Right. We didn't know that we were gonna have, and we had a son, and we were able to, it happened at the exact great time for both of us to be present and on deck, during COVID when we can both work from home. It is amazing. We had some big wins business wise and some big wins fitness wise and big wins as a couple, right? Big wins as far as ministry is concerned. So we're able to celebrate that and go deep. I want y'all to do this on your Valentine's Day so it can get some pop, it can get some meaning, have some substance. All right. And then number two, express gratitude for your partner. Right. So what I want you to do is I want you to verbally express to your partner real time at least three things that you are appreciative of. Right. Tell them what they do. Right. Let them know. Right. It says in the Bible, Proverbs 16:24, gracious words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to sit down. I want you to just talk to your husband and say, babe, I really appreciate the fact that you hold it down. Right. I don't ever have to worry about provisions because of you. Even if things are tight, I know that you're actively working on making sure that we're good. I know COVID has caused a lot of us to pivot our business in general. And maybe you're saying to your wife or your girlfriend, saying, babe, you know what? Every day, no matter what, you stay consistent in your mood. Like if I'm like, maybe a little agitated, you calm me down, and I really appreciate that. Like you did it last week when there was a lot going on and I was busy. You came over, kissed me, and gave me a massage and asked me what was going on. Baby, I really appreciate that. Can you see the power of this? Right. So I want you to do this during your Valentine's Day celebration, because chances are, unless you've been to one of my workshops, right? And shameless plug for betterhusbandbetterwife.com. Y'all check it out. We do marital classes every second Thursday of the month at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can get more stuff like this to improve your marriage. Chances are you haven't known to do this. No one's taught you to do this, instructed you, and given you the tools and techniques to make it work. All right. And then number three, this is the deepest one, you all. In reality, we yearn to hear that being the MVP, we're the MVP of the relationship, right? Time when you were slacking and I held it down, we need to hear that, right? So tell your spouse about a time when they showed a deep investment in the relationship and tell them why it mattered so much to you. I want you to actually tell them a story about why it matters, right? It says in Psalm 100, verse 4, I shortened it, but enter into his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. So basically, what that means is that you're going to sit down and you're going to say, hey, babe, you know what? Last year, I was not in a good space. I was dealing with some loss in my family, as you know. And babe, you stay consistent, even though I was unable to be there for you as a husband, as a wife, as a partner, as a boyfriend or a girlfriend. And I just appreciate you being there for my family, going back and forth to the hospital, helping me find ways to creatively see my family during COVID when they weren't doing well. And I appreciate you just standing in the gap when I was not emotionally available. And I love you. Do y'all see how powerful that is? All right. So I want you to share that with your spouse, a time that you have deep Thanksgiving, and give them a story as to why that was important. It doesn't have to be a negative. It can be like, baby, I really appreciate, every Saturday you are up and making sure that breakfast is ready because that's my favorite meal on Saturdays. And I just really appreciate the love and the care that you put into it. Like that time we had family over. So you have to tell a story to really get the most out of Thanksgiving, which would be different from the appreciations. Like that time my mom and dad came out. I know you were tired because you came in at 1 o'clock from travel and you still woke up on Saturday morning and made an amazing breakfast slash brunch. We had an amazing spread. And I want to let you know that I love you and I care for you. All right. Or maybe you'll say something like, babe, you know, I've been working a lot. I got a promotion at work and it's cost a lot. It's cost me a lot of my energy, babe. I appreciate you, kind of falling back on the gender role of me cooking as your wife and ordering that meal service. That meant a lot to me that you would be that thoughtful to order food for us so it didn't put pressure on me. Right? Do y'all get it? It's just that simple. So when you express Thanksgiving to your partner, now you're having a great Valentine's Day and you're adding quality and depth and intimacy to your relationship. See how Valentine's Day can help you and why it's good? Compare that to whatever you were going to plan. Watching Netflix, not saying that you appreciate your husband or your wife or your boyfriend, girlfriend every day. All right, now I'm playing with y'all, right? So, hey, if you want information how to contact and book me, there it is. And make sure that you are liking and subscribing to this channel. Go ahead and share it with your girlfriends, share it with your homeboys, share it with your friends so that this can blow up. All right. So I love you guys. I'm excited. And let's make sure that we make Valentine's Day one to remember. Take care. And of course, God bless.